Did you like those math videos that we just watched? Did it help you? Sometimes it's fun to hear someone else's voice besides Miss Parnell or your mom's. Sometimes it's nice to do something different, isn't it? Well, let's read what our paper says. It says, add to 10. Draw the part being added to 10. Complete the addition sentence. Okay, so we have 10 plus 5. Well, we know this is our 10 frame, right? So let's go ahead and do 10 plus 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What would 10 plus 5 be? Well, we know that these are rows of 5, so let's count them. 5, 10, 15. 10 and 5 is 15. Another cool trick is to just cover up the 0 and there's your answer. 1, 5. That's the 10 trick. There's a 10 trick and there's a 9 trick. The 10 trick is you just cover up the 0. What do you guess this one's going to be? 10 and 3, 13. Let's see if it's correct. Let's see if it works every time. So we have 10 plus 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So we can say 10 and count on. 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it worked. Let's try this one. 10 plus 8 more. What do you think it's going to be? Think it's going to be 18? Let's write our guess down and see if we're right. So we've got 10 plus 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's see if we're right. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. It was correct. Now we're going to try our 9 trick like we were watching on our videos. Let's see what this one says. The directions say, draw the part being added to 9. Think of making 10. Complete the addition sentence. Then it says, how does making 10 help you add to 9? Well, it helps us by being a shortcut, doesn't it? So if our videos are correct, we should do 1 less than 5. What's 1 less than 5? 4, and put a 1 in front of it. So it should be 14, but let's see if it's right. So 9 plus 5. Well, let's give one of the parts of 5 to the 10 frame. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check it out. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hey, it was right. So all you do is you think 9 plus 1 more, which is 10, plus 4 more. So what you're doing is when you're doing this 9 plus 1, you're thinking of this guy. You're thinking 9 plus 1, okay? But then you add the rest, plus the 4. Does that make sense? Let's keep working. You'll get better and better, and it'll make more sense as we go. Now this one says 9 plus 3. If our trick is right, we should make it a 2 and put a 1 in front of it. Let's see if our trick with 9s works here. So we've got 9 up here, which goes with this guy, but now we have to do our addend, which is 3. So we got to do him up here. We got to do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if this works. 10, 11, 12. Hey, it worked. So all we do is think 9 plus 1, which makes 10, plus the 2 more. And there's our answer, 12. Even if you don't totally understand how it works yet, you will as you get older. Don't sweat it. Just remember, the trick is go down 1. You're just giving that 1 that you go down to the 10 frame, and then the leftovers are the baby ones. Let's do this one, 9 plus 8. What is 1 less than 8? 7. So what should our answer be? 17. Well, let's check it out and see if it's right. 9 plus 8 more. 1. See how I just said 1? We're giving that 1, we're thinking 9 plus 1 right up here. So that's where the 9 plus 1 comes in. It's when we do this guy. But when we do the 9 plus 1, we get 10. But we still have some babies left over. See how we made a 10? Now let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we gave 1 up here. So now down here we have 5, 6, 7. That's where this comes in. So what you do is you think 9 plus 1 is 10. You always try to make 10 plus the 7, 17. Okay, let's go down here and see what it says. Draw squares to picture the story. Complete the sentences. Jeff fed 9 crackers to the goats. Okay. He fed 3 crackers to the sheep. Now, we don't even have to think if it's plus or minus because they gave us a freebie. Woohoo! How many crackers did Jeff feed the animals? All right, well, do this with me. Let's draw a 10 frame. All you do is you draw a rectangle, a straight line, and 4 of these. Ay vey, Miss Parnell, that's not the best I've ever seen. And let's do another one. Hopefully I do better. 1, 2, 3, 4 lines makes a 10 frame. So we have 2 10 frames. What goes in the first 10 frame? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know it said to draw squares, but sometimes I just do circles. It's faster. Now, if our trick is right, we should make this a 2, and the answer should be 12. The reason we make that a 2 is because we're going to give this 1 away to make a 10. Plus, we've got 1, 2, 3, because we have to draw 3. So it should be 10, 11, 12. 12. Jeff fed 12 crackers to the animals. Who's starting to get it? It's getting a little easier and a little easier. Okay, let's flippity-flop to the backily-bop. And let's see what it says up top. Draw the part being added to 9. Think of making 10. Complete the addition sentence. So we have 9 up here. But what are we going to try to think to make? 10. Things are easier to add to 10 than they are to 9. So let's draw our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since we put this 1 up here, this turns into 5. And this guy actually turns into a 10 because we gave him 1. So now it's 5, 10, 15. Much easier to add. 10 plus 5. We're just rearranging these a little bit. So when you add 9 and 6, think 9 plus 1, which is 10, plus 5 more, which is 15. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 5 more equals 15. So up here, we have a 9 frame, and we have to add 2. Well, we have a 10 frame with 9 in it. We got to add 2. 1, 2. I'm just rearranging it a little bit. So here's my 9. Here's 1, 2. 9 plus 2 is actually 10 plus 1 more. And that would be 11. So when you're adding 9, think 9 plus 1, which is 10, plus 1 more. 10 plus 1 more equals 11. It's just a little trick. If you rearrange your pieces, it's easier to add. 9 plus 4 would be tricky. But let's turn it in this 4 into a 3. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but we just took one of them and moved them up here so that we could make this a real full 10 frame. Now 10 plus 3 is easy to add because remember the 10 trick? You just cover up the 0 and there's your answer, 13. So you just go 1 down from 4, you make a 13. So you think to yourself, what's 9 plus 1? 10 plus the 3 more left over. 10 plus 3 is much easier to add. 13, because you just cover up the 0 and you get 13. Okay, let's go down here and see what this says. Number 4 directions say complete the addition problem. Okay, well, I like to do this to stay organized. And we always add the ones column first. So what's nothing plus 4 more? 4. And then 1 comes on down. It's the trick with adding 10. You just cover the 0 and there's your answer. 1, 4, 1, 4. What should my answer be here? Should be 12. Let's see if it is. What's nothing plus 2 more? 2. What's 1 plus nothing? 1. Good. Let's try this. What should my answer be? 17. All right, well, let's see if it is. What's nothing plus 7 more? 7. What's 1 plus nothing? 1. 17. Now for these two, let's try the trick. Okay, let's count up from 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Let's try the trick here. Make this a 6 and this a 10. Should be 16. But let's try it on our fingers and see. Let's pound up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16's correct. Okay, let's go down here. Complete the subtraction problems. Well, there's a couple strategies for subtraction. You could take the time, since you don't have 11 fingers, and you could draw 11 circles. Just pretend that that's your strategy, even if you know the answer. So So here I have 5, 10, 11. I did 2 rows of 5 and 1 left over for 11. And I'm taking 3 away. 1, 2, 3. So let's see how many I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11 minus 3 is 8. Okay, let's do 8 minus 5. You hold up 8 fingers and take 5 away. Is this what you got? Good. Okay, let's do this. Pretend you don't know the answer. All right, well, let's draw 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 11. And we're taking away 6. 6 is 5 and 1 more. So how many would be left? 5 are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 10 take away 6. Let's count up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's my answer? 4. You know how to check it. Go backwards. What's 4 plus 6? 10. So then you know you're right. 9 take away 8. That's nearly taking all away. Like this, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if I'm going to take away 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that only leaves me with 1 left. That's subtracting nearly all. Okay, now we come down here and we have 10 take away 8. Let's start at 8 and go up 2. 8, 9, 10. Let me do that again. 8, 9, 10. Took 2 jumps to get there, didn't it? So there's my answer. Now a good way to check it is to do 2 plus 8. 8, 9, 10. So I know my answer's correct. Let's do 9 minus 5. Hold up 9 fingers and take 5 away. Did you get this number? Good job. Okay, now we have 12 take away 8. You don't have 12 fingers, but you can pound up from 8. So start at 8 and let's go till we get to 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many fingers? 4. Let's check it. Let's go backwards and do 8 plus 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Very good job, first grade. I'll see you for our next paper that looks like this.